Item 19 of tomorrow's list, no? I have filed an IA yesterday. Can it be connected?
Item 19 of
Tomorrow's list. I have
tomorrow's.
filed an IA yesterday.
Uh.
Can it be tagged with IA may be listed? I have filed an IA yesterday, which is connected with a matter which is listed.
You go to the registry and tell them it's connected. IA.
This has already been published. So lots of permit then will be taken. Item number 16. I may be allowed to do this.
Item
16 minutes.
16.
But there is a certain development matter. I have to.
Item 16 on the request made by the council. Item 16.
Yes, once.
We have four.
The consent of other side document, I beg to mention item number 37. Here document today we are going to file our affidavit document. We could not file because we could not get the
37 on the request made by Mr. S.S. Royal and its CDC.
But I get to mention
Mission.
item number 44. I'm going to fix number in this.
You are for the
Petitioner. I have taken consent from that.
counsel for petitioner prays for week's time to file with you under affidavit. Submitted. Consent of the counsel to the respondent.
Maybe listen.
For orders.
Last question, it was
Second of March.
I'm praying for listing one promotional. Last time it was listed on that 18th of that.
Second July. 2nd March.
Right. Starting development.
Item 28 on the submission page.
I'm getting for a respondent. Consider the petitioner beg to mention item number 39. Pay for some time to file our affidavit. File your affidavit by tomorrow.
You are for the
Respondent.
there is no forest here.
Excise, madam.
39 on the request made by the council. March 2020.
I beg to mention item number 48 of today's supplementary. Certain developments which have taken place. You want to record.
You want to
Bring it out and record. We'll file an additional affidavit.
48 stands deferred to be listed after 4 weeks. Then you want
1 week.
1 week. Stone 18.
Indulgence, I beg to make a mention of item 51 supplementary list today. The review application document is back end of the list. So I have some detail in the second orders to be taken up at the back end of first upload.
For raising.
Highly obliged. Maybe Joseph, I beg to mention to petition for March document for admission.
It is not possible. 18.
24 of March.
Tell us the matter, we'll choose the date for you. You don't choose the date for the bench. What is this? Matters be listed in the month of April. 3rd of April.
Then, head of it.
Twenty-third March.
May I please your lordship, my lord? It is matter, my lord, 37, item number 37, my lord. The GPF matter of the deceased wife, my lord, the petitioner. Now, the
Somebody has mentioned it.
Yes, my lord. Here, I was sitting there, just taken the time. But there is a stay order, my lord. That may be recorded.
Orders passed by me.
Maybe people, IFR manual, correction of order manual, maybe day for 2 months.
Day after. Friday. Friday.
Publish.
Friday, okay.
Publish me.
Please, lord. But I beg to mention fresh motion by the Friday.
When did you file it?
Filing detail.
File it first, then we can make what is it? Why you making Friday without filing matters?
I beg to mention for no order.
Orders matters. Eighteen. When was it filed? Why was it not listed? Defects must be- When did you correct it? You have corrected it on 10th February. Then also not listed. Then must be some defects there. Why is it not listed? When approach the registry, why is it not listed? It should be listed within 3 days.
Change. So I take leave of the amended cost item. That is why it is step. Otherwise, notice will not. Contempt petition.
You want the matter to be listed.
Yes, for only for amended cost item, take liberty of this.
9?
Fine.
9 March. When was it filed?
One was filed on 30.
Second of March. When was it filed? Come. So 9 March. 33, 34. 33 and 4.
Public.
I want to mention for this. Step,
Come on second, you produce whatever orders are passed to court number 10. Right, Lord.
Connected matters, man. Can it be taken up together, man?
We can take it up together right now.
After some time, but he's on my way, man. I'm led by Mr. Aichod. He's on his way. Just for some time, man.
But contempt matter, there is only notice to be issued. What else do you want?
Contempt of me. Right, 1 and 23, it actually arises from the same matter.
But this contempt is for the first day, so the second issuing notice, what else? What else do you want in a contempt other than issuing notice?
Contempt notice only, but there is a connected repetition. We are praying for a stay of that. That is also in the list, Malad, item number 23.
All right. Right, that is something to part.
Here, what's that one?
By
Written violation. The lordship have made it very clear.
what is that item number?
23. Possible, can we have a look at the order pass? Your lordship will find that page 68. Very, very clear order, not only stay of the token, but also, and your lordship will record it for the ground at page 69. The submission of the land so and so for the petitioner, that the petitioner having superannuated as far back as on so and so, there is no occasion for the respondent authorities to proceed for departmental inquiry under the account services discipline and appeal rules. In fact, upon superannuation, the master servant relationship between the petitioner and his employer stood severe, and the only option available to the petitioner is to take recourse to the appropriate provisions under the account services. Therefore, to submit that the entire proceeding is without delay. Based on this, the interim order is at page 71. Not only stay of the token's notice, but all consequential actions. And now they have the audacity to issue this order. Page 74. Virtually different. Not only science. The officer proceeds to appoint a presenting officer, which means as if this interim order does not even exist. Particularly when the ground taken is lack of jurisdiction, this is ab initio void.
Where is that notification 29?
29, my lord, we have never even been served. We don't even know what that is.
Sir, over.
Against the order of the honorable court, of course, state by the authority. Yes,
Clear order.
it's on Friday, my lord. I did. Otherwise, it's a clear case for state. Clear violation. They won't be required, my lord. First of all, there is a only an order passed by the honorable court. I will, but let me on Friday. By this time, my lord, we on our own.
When is this is what is the
The presenting officer.
presenting officer has been appointed?
That means they are proceeding with the inquiry.
It's on Friday,
Right?
you have no notice has been issued of it. Hearing Friday. So we will be hearing the state. So right. Right, it's from Friday.
Next Friday.
What?
Kind of the minimum of the pay scale.
Upenda. Pass order. Why is it on Friday? What?
As a casual.
Yes, the.
Since
Monday,
Monday, because when no such engagement order is there, like.
2nd of March.
But order dated 26 October 2017, the Government of Assam has issued a letter whereby to advance increment to sub-inspector of police and unarmed branch constable for possession of higher education was granted. The petitioner availed this benefit for file annexure number 2. That benefit has been curtailed. However, some of victims have filed an application for this honorable court.
Then?
By WBC No. 5630 of 2010 and by order dated 2nd May 2018, that order has been quashed. I am seeking civil.
Yes. Still serving.
No, already read.
But anyway. Still service legal. Still the VPC 5630. Citizen. Extend immediately after the.
And who is final?
Mr. Where is that standing council again? Every autonomous.
Maybe even I also missed this. Names are not from the process.
The order was passed. This is the council. Very clear that we stay. That is because of not following the good old golden rules of practice. Don't carry your diary. Right, Leonard, come.
My grade, no loss of
Shivan Chaudhary. last one, so we listed last one. 16 to 20. The file. The service conditions of the liquidity. Timing. Challenging the appointment. One. Mr. Ardmore for the school. Three and four. Will appear for four.
No, I can appear for both. One and four, election board.
Steps of this one. File a affidavit, it will rise at the meantime. Limestone 27th of March.
If I challenge
Appeal dismissed. Appeal rejected.
no manner. Appeal allowed. The decision of the
Where is the order of the appeal?
that page the 34.
And
Seven portion your lordship will find that page 38 man.
then
Anwar Hussain he was elected man. And his election is cancelled, but my appointment was not considered. Because I was the next second scorer. Man.
there'll
I-
have to be a fresh selection made.
The highest status I am authoritative of my
But there is no order, consequential order passed by the.
yes, my lord. That is
If
why
you are
I
a-
am before your lord.
Have the provision for it.
But I am not challenging the inaction part of the speaking order.
You are aggrieved by the fact that notwithstanding the setting aside of the appointment of the person selected, consequential order for your appointment is not given. That's your limited prayer.
Right.
You urge it before the specify that to that extent it calls for review.
For review, my lord, I did not proceed as because the section of content has already been cancelled. I am not challenging that.
I know, but you are agreeing by the fact that you are not, there is no order passed stating that you should be. What is-
Done, man.
It's not done, therefore you are agreeing.
Let me bring one thing later. Let me. Then let me have great appointment.
Either we entertain the repetition now. Or can't blame the government from taking this step.
PM. Day and week.
So we will be order passed earlier. Setting aside the appointment. Sequential order of appointment. One six two C. Prohibition state.
Oblige money.
Stage order. Item number
17.
17. Bindas.
Upendra.
Is that order? Right. One.
Ten and 14.
Okay.
8,000.
But their result is fail on the ground that they are residential is not in the state of Assam, but they have passed their metric examination from other states. Domicile method, this method.
Yes. There is CC. Get your instructions there. Only one notice to be issued. File an appeal.
Pardon?
File an appeal.
Yes, file an appeal, that is pending.
Huh?
Appeal is pending.
When the appeal is pending, then get instructions. What is the status of the appeal?
My lord.
When can you get it?
The appeal is at headquarter, my.
Get the instruction. What is the status? Why 2 weeks is necessary?
3 months have passed.
So get the instructions immediately.
9th, my.
9th, all right.
9th or 6th.
9th. Let it be on 9th of March. Let them get their instructions. What is the status of the appeal which we have prepared? Give us your date for 11. 11.
10.
March.
Tell me what date is available for you. We are interested to give you the matter or fix it on 6th. 6th of March?
6th of
My lord, 5th of March.
No, 6th. Why?
I am out.
You're out of station, send somebody to there. You can't fix the board for the court.
I'm just making it.
7th of March.
My lord. Appeal.
Have to issue notice. Third counsel for party. Start immediately after it.
Act is a law. Earlier, the past speaking order. That has been challenged some of the repeating of the
Where is the speaking order?
speaking order is at page 50. That has been set aside by this honorable court lawsuit by common judgment lawsuit.
Where is that order?
The judgment of this court lawsuit, page 41 lawsuit.
1.
41.
Thereafter,
That has been set aside. We earlier litigant petitioners approached the court. They have subsequently approached 5 petitioners. I failed to approach the not able because financial ability. Now, in spite of speaking laws setting aside by this court law, I requested the authority to consider my case. They told me that since I have not approached the honorable court law, they are not taking.
where is that order?
Speaking order is at page 53 lawsuit. 53. High Court lawsuit. This High Court order is at page 41 lawsuit. No lawsuit, sorry. I'll let you. Page lawsuit 62.
Yes, Mr.
This speaking order, when is referring to 10/8, 10/8, 2023, that has been subsequently modified, and financial packages have been extended. Whether or not they were made available, they were participated in that proceeding, or whether they were considered, I get that. This may be issued at this point.
Third Council for Partner.
All the,
All.
all the.
Page 77, they issued only 7 personal notices, including me, to submit documents. My other subject to submit 77. My name not included.
Respect to 7%, 8% will include. Respect to other person.
Unlike
But his name was not in the select list also. He does not select NCL certificate. That instruction is required.
0.5 of the advertisement.
Notice may go lordship and other matters are fixed on 12th March. All right.
You have a number of it.
Yes, the 555/26.
Six.
Apply stakeholder. That is out of.
File any appeal. Is the order of 6/12/2014? The dismissal order,
Yes, ma'am.
that order you did not challenge. Page number 97, error 9.
There the pensionary benefit.
In the dismissal order,
Yes, my lord, the pensionary benefit, my lord. Can you see bottom, my lord?
entitled to get pension.
Pension, my lord.
Right.
That's why, my lord. And the single person.
Where is the order that you are challenging now?
My lord. My lord.
What did the rule say? Rule 24?
Rule 10(2) says that any
Rule
person
24? Yes.
TCS pension, what is
Dismissed under which provision?
Then some records, my lord.
Assam Rifles. Dismissed under which section?
10(2), my lord.
Section.
Assam record rule 10(2), my lord.
By a force court. Was there any force proceedings held under a force court?
My lord.
See, your that this order says that entitled to get pension and gratuity as admissible. Authorities have said that there is no provision under which this entitlement is there. Therefore, they have rejected. Show us that under a specific rule, you are entitled to get pension in case of dismissal of this.
Next,
the same order,
my lord.
but you show us that they have been receiving pension.
Then next, my lord, page number 24. Scrutiny of the by the P and account. Total qualifying how, therefore, in exercise of the power conferred me under so and so some right of rules, I hereby discharge the number so and so of some right of the sum. I am entitled to get pension with 10%.
What is the finding of the division bench? Come to para 9, last paragraph 114.
My lord, this is the writ appeal, my lord. They have filed the writ appeal for that's the
Finding that dismissal under Rule 24 you entitles you for pension. This is your case.
my lord.
Where is the finding of the court? That effect. What are you arguing? That the request made by the counsel for petitioner list the matter after 1 week. Get your complete your instructions and address.
My
That's what the appeals for the-
At least. Lordship, this present petition involves the harassment of a dutiful employee who joined CISF on 6th September.
You are challenging the order of removal from service.
Order of removal from.
Is there any appellate forum? Departmental appeal.
Appeal has been rejected, revisional order has been rejected, but one thing, Lordship, those two orders has not been challenged. There may be the progress of the, there may be some difficulties.
What?
It's not challenged the
Orders-
appellate order and the revisional order. That may put him in difficulty in the future, Lord.
You are getting free advice from me.
I'll take instructions from my client.
Counsel for the petitioner.
After my requested after.
Instead, after 1 week. Have to give us a date. 13th March.
13th. Much.
Yes. You got to take this time to file appeal and
File a representation before that. Yes.
work to the order. Earlier file representation, but that was not considered.
Yes.
Earlier not file any representation.
22.
Here representation not filed.
Then
Yes.
Lordship may kindly pass the matter for time being. My senior Mr. A.R. Karim is on legs in court number 5.
Lordship. Short notice may continue. Yes, Lordship.
Find the contempt petition also.
On the ground which their repetitions were allowed, Lordship, we have five appeal against those orders of the single judges, Lordship, because the judgment of Honorable Division Bench of the Madhya Pradesh High Court was which is in favor of the Union of India. So on that basis, we have preferred appeal regarding that whether the 0.5 fraction of 0.5 has to be given to them at the PST stage or at the later stage only. That notice was issued in view of the appeal, Lordship, in delay continuation petition on Monday and fixing on 8/4. Not this similar method. Eight four. IA for continuation of delay.
8/4.
8/4. Division bench of the Honorable Madhya Pradesh High Court. That Madhya Pradesh High Court judgment.
Like 6/4. 6/4.
By April, they will fill up all the form.
Only the select list was published. It will take time, Lordship.
That submission.
When is that matter fixed?
8/4.
8.
8.
It should be on 10. Fine. That. This one.
By their wrong fixation. Out of the categorization of distance as a driver. So they are the driver driving heavy motor vehicles.
They're still surveying.
They're still sir.
You are agreed by the pay fixation.
Pay fixation. The eligibility criteria for their appointment was to have a HMB license. Now, though they are operating as a
Issue notice today.
yes, sir. Right.
List after return.
Pendency shall not be a bar for
Pendency shall not be a bar.
already proposed and sent by the inspector of general. Like,
Fine.
We can also file, but revision is not
Pending.
applicable document.
Pending.
No, not pending. If there, revision doesn't lie against the order of time.
So,
Got you.
third counsel. Dismissal order. Termination or dismissal?
order.
Where is that order?
Annexure 5, page 56. I think
Says, as the CISF constable.
first level.
CISF. Constable slash DD. CISF. Termination. List on Friday. least after returning it. You're appearing? Yes.
This is basically that the provided to the petitioner after his roster for that has been taken away by the impugn order. Office order of rejection, my lord, will find page 56. I virtue of the OM dated 18/1/23.
Serving as?
I am serving as Deputy Registrar of Cooperative Society, which I was initially appointed on 22/3/2002 as Assistant Registrar. That is page 27.
So you were given, you are the beneficiary of accelerated promotion.
Yes, Lord, I was given accelerated promotion on 11/7/2008. Deputy Registrar, page 32. Thereafter, my lord, my seniority position has been made final by publishing a final seniority list. That
In the promotional post.
in the promotional post. That you'll also find page 54.
Subsequently, your senior.
But what my submission that, my lord, so far as, my lord, accelerated seniority is concerned, so there is a OM issued by the government of Assam, that is 12/3/2002, page 60. 60. Upon the amendment of Article 16(4)(a) of the Constitution of India by the Constitutional 85th Amendment Act 2001, it has been decided that the following principle of fixation of seniority, reserve seniority of reserve candidate vis-a-vis general candidate for promotion post shall be followed. Scheduled caste, scheduled tribe government servant shall, on their promotion by virtue of rule of reservation stroke roster, be entitled to consequential seniority also, and the above instance shall be effective from 15 June 1995, 17 June 1995. So there was a clear-cut policy decision that consequential seniority will be there.
Subsequently, this was modified.
Thereafter, 2016 OM was issued. That OM provided for
Catch up.
oh, the catch-up thing came on 18/1/23. That is the impugn OM. And that OM is prospective in nature. My seniority was settled long back in 2016, my lord.
When was your promotion made?
My promotion was made 2008. Revision list was made final 18. So how can you apply 23 circular to a seniority position which is already attained? And they have made mention about DK Pavitra. DK Pavitra, the Honorable Ethics Court has held that if there is a policy decision, that policy decision will follow.
But if there is no policy decision, then catch up will come. I am not at all in disagreement with the proposition, but here the case is there was a policy decision. So far as 2016 circular is concerned, so fine. If your lordships kindly come to the impune OM, it very specifically provides the policy that they have already held a TPC on 29/1/2026. Till date, no promotion order has been issued. At least to that extent, we have some protection. Status quo at least.
No. By which promotion order?
Has not been given. I have challenged gradation.
Order of the for promotion.
So that I have challenged the gradation list as on 1/1/2026, page
Whereby
NHL P10
whereby your position was
altered.
and now there is a
Next, I have joined register.
where your name is not
I will not be in the zone of consideration because one post has surfaced. Because there are above me, all 4 persons, they are brought above me. I am at serial number 5. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. One is against 2 persons. Also will kindly have a look, page 54. But I am challenging the OM as well as the DP not to issue the financial.
the promotion order. But otherwise not within.
I should have been at serial number 1.
Correct, but don't be. It stands to be.
Correct.
Not within the zone of control.
I am not within the zone.
Therefore, you're not before the petition.
Yes. Serial number 5.
Cases are being considered. Sake of argument.
Yes, for the sake of argument. Correct.
Direction to give
And
want to stay the
normally we don't say stay of the promotional process. But what I am
had it been a case that no, you are in and some reason
normally what happens, we don't get this chance to ask for stay because the DPCs are held and within a day or two the promotions are made. So there is no scope for challenging the asking for stay because the promotion is already effectuated.
you have taken your chance, we'll not give you the chance.
But in this case, Milord, because the 2 out of the 4 persons who are facing DP, departmental proceeding, that's why perhaps the department is finding difficult to, Milord, what?
That will be under seal cover.
That's why, Milord, that's how I got the opportunity to say that at least the promotion should not be finalized.
Because until and unless the court Sabi according to policy decision.
Yes.
Unless there is a finding, or say
What my
your
understanding,
right will have to be crystallized that yes, this is the notification, this benefit.
correct, but a bare perusal of 23 into
Will
OM,
issue notice for the day, Mr. Chaudhary, anything? We are not making up our mind, we'll issue a notice of the state. I don't take it. How does it affect? How does it
protect my rights, Milord. What will protect my rights?
even if we don't say it, you right gets protected unless if you vote that yes, the claims made in the repetition are. Security can be reopened.
That can also be cured, always be cured.
Then why you want to throw a spanner into the process for
Because-
other respondents?
Fine, madam.
Heard counsel for Mr. Are you on caveat?
6 and 7, madam.
Are you on caveat?
Yes.
Caveat
6 and 7.
6 and 7. The gradation list,
Gradation list, my lord, will find. Final gradation list,
44.
Annexure P10, page 54.
Star of society. 6. Nearby. Serial number 1. Seniority was downgraded.
5.
Serial number 5.
Seven, 7,
On 11/7,
2008.
2008. And therefore, seniority list of that was finalized on
It was finalized on, my lord, page, Annexure P5, page 35. 1/7/2013, my lord.
finalized
1/7/2018.
1/7. So subsequently, since we've been now placed above the petition. Instructed the relation list and placed these persons above the seniority list. Seniority. It's high post of start
Joint registrar.
joint register. It's down to serial number 5 and outside the zone of consideration. One post.
Yes, one
One
post
post of joint
presently.
registrar of cooperative societies. So submitted that the see decided the issues. Still candidate. Direction to the subsequent direction. Six for promotion. pursuant to the order passed by the Apex Court in.
Yes, my lord. And thereafter promotions have been made, it is not challenged that.
Promotion made to which place?
To the post of joint registrar. That was in two thousand
Then
twenty.
perhaps he was not in the zone of consideration otherwise also.
I don't know. Point. This case is that my lord, there his position was above the my lord private respondent. In 2023 itself, my lord he came below the my lord private respondent, and that was not under challenge. This is a debated challenge.
Vanilla Silva. Epson responded 8 and 9. 7th of March. 7th of March.
Praise the Lord, your worship. Make it clear that will be a seeking mandam as well. No, my lord, what happens?
Lordship will keep it subject to the outcome.
How will it submit?
Yes, my lord.
That is fair. What happens? My lord, that is interpreted now. My lord, although the case has been very well known, but till now order has been passed as of wrong and
There is no
Will we
question
file
of
an
advantage.
application that they are order in a manner detrimental?
They will be asking for mandamus in my case. One clarification.
No, my lord, I'll show my lord how the facts have not been disclosed. And my lord, law is very well settled, mind. There is no question of asking. I'll satisfy by filing a repetition, my lord.
But I know there is no question of my lord keeping facts, my lord, with me.
Many things
But
have not been
this
disclosed, my lord.
2023
2023, my lord,
this-
he is not agree.
my lord,
2026.
2023 submission. No, I have filed objection, my lord. 2023 was a provisional detention list. Against that, my lord, I filed objection. And where is the question of not challenging? I'm satisfied. Highly obliged.
the petitioner has challenged the arbitrary action of the respondents in proceeding with the DPC for promotion.
One.
The arbitrary action of the respondent while proceeding with the DPC, and the DPC is currently being held today. Now, the grievance of the petitioner is that in the meantime, when the draft amendment rules are being finalized, and as per the appeal by the petitioner way back in 2021, the draft committee was formed by the department in 2024. Then later on, the draft committee had proposed those changes, and later on it was submitted to the government, and now it is in the hands of the government. Now, what has happened is that this petitioner, my lord, kindly peruse to page number 16, that is annexure B, the type portion of her appeal. If subject application for amendment of service rule of the Directorate of Assam Institute of Research for Tribals and Scheduled Castes. Sir, with reference to the subject cited above, I would like to mention that the post of curator is lying vacant due to superannuation of so and so curator on so and so. As per the service rule, the deputy director completing 5 years of service can be promoted to the post of curator. Here, I would like to bring to your kind notice that the service rule, there is no mention of the promotion to the post of curator to the post of joint director. So, the senior most officer won't be able to hold the post of joint director after the superannuation of the present joint director. The junior officer from the post of deputy director will be promoted to the post of joint director. Further, I would like to mention that there is a scope of promotion from the post of inspector of statistics.
This was in 2021.
Yes. Now, from 2021, this is happening. And from 2022, I am eligible for being promoted to the post of curator because I am currently serving as the deputy director from 2016. Now, what has happened is that from 2022, this particular thing has been going on, and the department has assured that yes, there is a requirement. In fact, the government in number of circulars have also suggested. From the CM sale also, it has been suggested, it will be in the record of the respondent authority, that there should be some sort of changes in the archaic rules or in the archaic service rules. And in that process, this particular initiation was taking place. Now, what has happened is that suddenly, in the year 2026, the government has now instituted a committee, DPC committee. And finally, DPC is going to be held today. It is currently being under, maybe it is already, the DPC is going on. Now, my prejudice that I will have in this particular matter is that I am the deputy director. So, in the existing rules, if I am promoted to the curator, I will be in the same grade with the joint director. But it is not interchangeable or intertransferable. So, that is one of the biggest issue for me. If I am now being promoted to the curator, I will be in the existing rules. Now, suddenly, if the new rules comes up in later on, because the draft amendment rules are already there in pendency. So, what will happen is that this particular role of the this one curator will go. They have now redesignated. Kindly now come to the new draft amendment rules which has been proposed.
What is your prayer?
My prayer is that if the DPC happens, and if now the vacant post lying is the curator and the deputy director. So I am already deputy director. So my junior
DPC is held as per what? Rules.
yes, as per the rules. As per the rules.
Have been amended.
No,
Not amended.
not amended.
Who will amend it?
So basically, it is now in the government already.
Government does not need it.
Yes, so there needs to be clarification
Where
because
is their, show us how
my
that when the pipeline, if accepted, would be in your favor. Gives you a true drive. They say any action taken on the rules.
yes, my lord is absolutely correct in pointing out that particular aspect. Now, my concern is that suddenly, if I forego if I do not vote,
You are before this court.
yes, ma'am.
We are not an appellate authority.
My lord.
We are not an tribunal. It's some constitutional right to write under the statute.
My problem is that in this particular existing rules, since this entire the process why it was initiated for amending the rules.
Show us that pending amendment also the amended should not be acted upon.
Yes, my lord. Then I will have to come up with some citations or some authorities.
We are preventing you from
Yes, absolutely. Since this matter was taken up in a hurried manner, why? Because see, but the petitioner had got this particular information from the DPC just fortnight ago, and that is why this matter was listed yesterday for mentioning.
There used to be a saying called Hari.
Well, this itself is the very approach of the petitioner is in a hurry manner.
We dismiss it. But to have doubt to come back.
My lord, not at this point of time, a notice may be at least.
No, my lord, there is
For
nothing.
what? Satisfy us that you have a right.
Fine.
You satisfy us that yes, pending amendment, the rules being under consideration. Says adopted by the respondent, not put up in. That is in law.
My lord, from the direct, if we go to the matter, we can see that actually
You are right that there is a process you have given, everything is done, but ultimately the amendment will have to be accepted. Accepted by the rule.
because if I would have been
And the
promoted
process of
2022,
promotion has to be by either taken up one pieces or pipeline. Somebody else will be again saying that he will.
my lord is absolutely correct. But at this point of time, if some only
At this point in time, we can only give you two options. We dismiss it or you withdraw.
my lord,
And the third option, you can think about it and come back on Friday.
my lord, on Friday at least.
Friday.
If I can produce some authority.
Right. This on Friday. Friday.
Friday, yes,
Mr. Arnold.
Friday.
Respond.
offline.
But yes. It's for the health. Covered by this order. DPC. Yes. But give him a copy. Come back at 2 p.m. Tell us whether it is covered. PM today.
In this case, my lord, the affidavit is in file, my lord, the statement, which shows, my lord, that already, my lord, charge sheet has been submitted. Right now, the my lord, FIR that we had filed, my lord. There is nothing remains in this case.
The data petition.
Yeah, we got the relief, my lord.
We have
Charge
written
sheet
that
is filed.
petition to that police has not registered a case. And already police has registered a case.
After it is got raised and now it's process taken place.
That's it.
That's it.
For the petition.
But I am for the petition, my lord.
Mr. M. Dr. Epidemic. Fine. That's it. Trust. directed that the venerable day. Asked ex parte, the private respondents, and therefore an I. Advocate. Charge sheet. How have you been informed, Mr. Das? By instructions. You have received instructions.
Yes, yes, yes. I have filed an affidavit in this regard.
That charge sheet is filed.
Yes, ma'am.
When did you file the affidavit?
Affidavit was filed on my lord 17.
In the writ petition.
Yes, ma'am, in the writ petition, ma'am.
Affidavit filed on by the state respondent 17. Charge sheet. Charge sheet number 335 of 2024 was filed on 4.
No.
Huh?
That is the Zorat PS case number dated 39/2004. It's not dated.
5 of 2024. When was it filed? 6/5 of 2024. Such circumstances, it appears to the court that the primary is
I am the title holder, he is a lordship, he claims right under some adverse position.
That's all right, but how does it affect you?
Because
If
this
there is
order,
an injunction order in the civil court,
lordship, because of the hearing order passed by this court, injunction order has been issued by the trial. That is why you have to file this petition for vacating the hearing. My record already 6 cases pending with the parties and injunction order is here.
Fact, the interim doesn't remain once the case is dismissed from the interim doesn't remain.
the interim order is to ensure possession.
Okay.
So this interim order,
Already lordship injunction order is passed by the trial court, civil case.
then we'll have to clarify that the
Lordship,
interim
lordship,
injunction
clarify.
order.
Lordship to clarify.
All right. Right. 18/9/25 passed in
Passed in Nisei case number 139 of 24.
1
of 24.
against the private respondent. subsisting. Second, since the title suit pending. Civil court.
Okay.
So,
Because my submission was petition itself not mentioned. I have taken it.
Content will also be closed. Content.
review of the orders passed today.
Okay.
So this will come. So we will fix. Stand.
Yeah.
To take steps for publication as permitted by the other law. Start the 2 weeks. That would be what time? 4 weeks. File it within 2 weeks.
Need it thereafter.
For matter be listed after 4 weeks, 27th of March.
Correction of the name of the respondent number 6, Lord. The name of the respondent number 6 is Srimati Saraswati Burman, but the lead petition, it was inadvertently written as Saraswati Begum, Lord. Finally, what to correct the name.
Writ petition is pending.
Pending, Lord.
But I find some correction of submit. They know. 6 is Saraswati.
Referred by the general manager of ONGC. What's it please to deal with this matter and deliver the judgment the month of July 2025. That judgment also will find that page 19. So basically, concerned respondent also he wanted some benefits under the MOU signed between the Employees Association and ONGC. And Lordship was please to make some observations at paragraph 13 and paragraph 15. We are basically coming for clarification. May I read 13? In view of the matter, the respondents cannot be permitted to resile from their commitment and deprive the petitioner towards release of his payment in absence of any supporting materials to show that besides the period from 7 to 2006 to 7 to 2007, during which the petitioner was absent purportedly on medical ground, he had declined or refused to join in his duty thereafter, and thereby he ceased to be in contractual employment under the respondents. No materials were placed before the court by the respondents to show that they had declined to grant him leave or that appropriate action was undertaken against the petitioner for termination of his service and or the contract. Since no such step or appropriate procedure was undertaken by the respondent, it has to be held. So this is Lordship's finding. It has to be held that till the time the contract subsists and the petitioner is entitled to be paid all his dues in terms of the MOU. The Lordship takes the conclusion that he is entitled because he was under the contractual agreement. Now coming to paragraph 15. The writ petition therefore is allowed to the extent that the respondent authority will examine the claims of the petitioner. Lordship has directed us to examine the claim now and release the amount payable to the petitioner in terms of the provisions of MOU dated 24/1/2007, read with the award dated 11/7/1994, passed by the Industrial Tribunal, which stood upheld by the judgment and order dated 24/12/1999, passed in writ appeal so and so by the division bench of this court. The impugned order dated 21/10/2014, passed in this case number 2/2013 by the Central Government Industrial Tribunal, Labor Code Gauhati, therefore stands modified to that extent. Writ petition stands allowed to that extent. The directions contained in this order shall be completed within a period of 60 days from the date of receipt of the certified copy of this order. In the event any such order is by the respondent authority, a copy thereof shall be served on the petitioner. In the event the respondent requires any particular document from the petitioner, then the same shall be called for from the petitioner by giving adequate opportunity to place the same before the respondent authority. So Lordship has opened us to examine his whole claim by asking his documents as well as in terms of the MOU as well as the judgment delivered by the Industrial Tribunal. Yes,
Why was filed?
Lordship. And therefore, if we take the findings at paragraph 13, that creates a hurdle for us. So that is why we want some clarification. At least a process maybe please to know this. At the other side also come. Last three lines. Yes.
And therefore, try to
View.
and it says you examine his view, whatever is title,
But also giving him the opportunity to submit all his documents.
if you want,
We want because ultimately we'll have to see because this MOU, in terms of the MOU has certain conditions that we will have to be present in court. That is why there is some confusion. We have an open mind. Yes,
supposing there's an MOU,
yes. At 3 months he was absent.
it's absent. It needs to be
That clarification, if the Lordship gives, that will solve our problem. But if we take the because if we go there, then he will come with the paragraph 13's third last three lines. Because that is a closed chapter. That is our plain
Yeah.
understanding. Absolutely, Lordship is absolutely correct. But last three lines, may I read it once more slowly. Since no such steps or procedures were undertaken by the respondent, that means we have closed our door, failed to do that. It has to be held that till the time the contract subsists and the petitioner is entitled to be paid all his dues in terms of the MOU. So his contract persisted, it was subsisted at that point of time, but he was absent for 3 long months. Absolutely fine. That is a normal plain understanding. But his argument will be that this point is already decided by them. Then we'll have a tough time, our officers.
This is decided because it's not placed.
So that clarification Lordship gives, then that will be sufficient for us to proceed.
Subject to placing
No, we will not place the materials here. We are not requesting this honorable to take our material. Materials you will have to place because you will have to submit an application for leave.
Stop, it is submitted. That subsists. That's only responded by one. Sixth of April. Sixth of April.
I, you know.
I-
Then you look me kindly please.
Why, the petition is directed against you.
That page 15 order. Challenge is order.
Challenge is over.
Then your lordship will page 28, the office order. May I read it?
Struck off. Your name is
Yes,
struck
my
off.
name is stuck off today, your lordship.
Is there any interim order?
No, your lordship. That is why I am agreed with it. Some protection will be granted to me, your lordship. They filed their evidence affidavit, your lordship. I'll file my rejoinder. Lordship may kindly fix it on March first week or second week, but some protection will be granted.
No, what protection? Because unless the order is interfered with,
Yes, your lordship. This order I have challenged that particular part.
this is the consequential order. Page
Yes.
28 is the consequential
Yes.
order. So unless the order at page 15 stayed or interfered with,
But
for that we'll have to hear the matter.
that is why I'm praying, your lordship, because
Why
If-
out of turn hearing? Why out of turn?
this particular order in my respective submission. What is the reason? Yes, your lordship, if this is provides that I will be compulsory retired, but at least some reasons will be given, your lordship. Has no
The
reason.
reasons are there in the affidavit.
They have filed the affidavit only on 19th, your lordship, 19th of this month.
Page 142. My lord.
Where is the name?
Serial number 3, my lord, Dr. Ibrahim Mehta. Serial number 4, my lord, is integrity of the office for the period 1921. Thereafter, my lord, this was further confirmed at page 153. He has confirmed the earlier confirmed by the MHA. Paragraph 3.
There, Mr. Dori.
The lordship with respect to the department. That thing is pending. With respect to the other displeasure, your lordship, this is one of thing, your lordship. With respect to the displeasure notice.
Examine this matter, but
your
your
lordship,
reason for
my only big defense, your lordship. I'm stuck of your lordship. I'll be the entire petition of mine will be impacted. So I'm praying that a date will be fixed, your lordship. Till then, I'm being protected, your lordship. Till then, I'm only praying that till then, your lordship. Maybe in the first week of March, your lordship. But I'm protected. This may not be given effect. This may not be given effect to the lordship. Till my,
what is the effect of staying this struck off order?
your lordship, if I'm stuck of the entire petition will become effect of your lordship. Because I have not challenged this order. I've only challenged this order, your lordship.
It's a consequential order.
True,
You have
your
been,
lordship.
you have
Very
been
true,
asked to be compulsorily retired. So from a particular date, you have been held to be struck off from the
Exactly.
rules. Now, what is the effect of staying this order? You will continue to be in the roles.
Yes, sir.
You will have to be assigned duties. Contrary to, there is no finding by the court that compulsory retirement is bad.
True, your lordship.
You'll be given your salary. Assuming you dismiss your petition, holding that there is no infirmity. Compulsory retirement. Whatever amount has been paid to you, you have to be covered. Stop of order, state, you're entitled to salary, pay, whatever benefits are there.
My
This
respect to
stop of order is in a consequential order. Dismiss your petition.
I agree, your lordship. I agree to that. But only grievance, your lordship, is that
status of the appeal?
That is pending, my lord.
Why is it pending?
That is true, that is not called appeal, my lord. If my lord takes page 191.
Then you dismiss it and say that this is not an appeal in the format of the.
There is a representation, my lord. That is a representation
If
against.
you have accepted the representation, he terms it as an appeal. Why have you not passed an order dismissing? Sitting
under
over the
process.
appeal.
That is under consideration, my
Then
lord.
why are you saying that this is not in the proper format? Has any orders been passed?
No, man. That 191 of the appeal.
Heard Mr. T. David done 1,000 crore. I
22 to 1023. Page number. Page number 20.
Six. Strength of the composite hospitals was forced with effect from 25 to 26. Then 011 by Where is that?
Your lordship at page 27.
Why have you not filed an appeal?
No, I have filed a representation, your lordship, and they have considered they have given in the application that they have yet to consider my representation.
His number?
At page number 129 of the writ petition of the affidavit number
129.
129.
129 is paragraph 5, 6, 7, 6.
Of the affidavit.
Where is your representation?
Representation is page 27. Your lordship. IA.
In the IA.
In the writ petition is also no. WPC 122.
Find the representation. Fine. See. That is.
Challenge, the ground for challenge was brought that there is no reasons. There are reasons supplied, Manoj.
Shall not be given effect to 7th of March. Has to be, if any orders passed in the representation by the authorities.
Further continuing. He has already been stuck off, Manoj. Today he has already been stuck off. 55 2. Stuck off from the role.
Very grateful. Starting, as the yes, arbitrator was appointed yours of till 5 and 7. The earlier retired person was appointed. He was given a panel of persons.
The respondents to file their objections if any. Mr. BP Boraj. It's on 18. 39 we passed over, nobody is there. What are you saying? Challenging.
My appointment has been already approved by the authority office. Now, appointment has not been made. The approval order. Order was on 10th of October 24. First one. Now, they are seeking administrative approval.
Yes, respondents.
Although this further experience wasn't one, if I'm not mistaken, long time back, but in the year 2023, there is a Minnesota meeting of the SLC where also at page number 30 of the petitioner is although not the direct recommendation, but it is stated that after careful examination of all details of a DLC recommendation of list of candidates and the Honorable High Court order, SLC recommended the for appointment of the following so and so candidates against their post mentioned below on compulsory appointment.
You give him these copies and show it to him. Why you
No,
giving
sir,
it to him?
already I have submitted. I also have submitted.
Ah.
So, initial to Gauhati was not particular. So, subsequent have made treatment decision.
Allowed.
Yeah.
Then in the writ petition, is the copies available or not? Then counsel for the petitioner will file an additional affidavit. 6 liberty to file additional affidavit.
Just employment of the petitioner is a contractual employee, then his service are terminated on the ground of arrest in a criminal case. The Ali Ahmed Golbhaiya case, my lord, page number 3, fourth paragraph, my lord. So, my lord, Ali Ahmed Golbhaiya case, WPC 297. Page number 3, my lord, fourth paragraph. Not out. Correct. Terms contract by the service conditions of the employee. The contract agreement is signed by the clause permitting termination that extent time to the service required by the. However, what is that therefore the order of termination of termination, but the same is also
Here it is the case of, where is your dismissal order?
on the page number 20, page number 36. 36. Just a minute. Where it has been said by the joint director of the health service and membership is so and so that the Mustafa Ahmed Baskar block that Alinagar tested on 4th June connection with first gram.
What is the state of the investigation? This is not, this is on the ground of irregularities.
My lord,
You are terminated, you are arrested.
my lord, second case, my lord. Parthapatim case. Second case. Yes. Parthapatim case. Paragraph 9, 10, 12. That case, the batch of the petitioners were arrested in that case. Paragraph 9, 10, my lord.
When do you want to file your affidavit? The state, the council for the NHM, it's time to file their affidavit. Matter being listed for affidavit. Why is it hard to make a mention it gets listed? What is the? representing soil conservation. Why are they giving this application here? Why are they giving this?
Expired.
Ah. Who are you? That you are appearing here? But we are directing Mr. Nayak to obtain the instruction in the matter. Let this matter. Third of 6th of April.
Termination order. We have to finally reply, however, the management has changed, but take updated instruction after 2 weeks. Bank. Notice finance bank, now it is slice bank.
I passed over. Nothing comes in.
They have not yet filed.
They filed, someone has filed.
Affidavit we have filed.
Complete the matter, this matter for hearing on the road. April.
Case released to the compassionate appointment of the petitioner, my lord. His father died and thereafter, my lord, no action has been initiated. Thereafter, my lord, it's subject.
When did his father expire?
My father expired, my lord, on
2015.
15. Then, my lord, my case was not considered. Then accordingly, it subjected a writ petition, ma'am. That your lordship will see at page 41 of the part. Thereafter, my lord, it did not work, my lord. Thereafter, we were compelled to file a contempt case, ma'am. Then contempt case, my lord, there we have been given liberty, my lord, that your lordship will see operative part last line at page 58, my. There it, my. In view of the above, the contempt petition stands closed. Liberty is granted to the petitioner to revive the contempt petition if so. Then, my lord, contempt was closed. What they did, my lord, during that time, my lord, I lost my mother next year at page 45. My mother also died. Then, my lord, they passed an impine order. Firstly, at page 50, my lord, they said, my lord, to be placed in the next meeting of the DLC, but the extreme right top bottom. Thereafter, my lord, they passed the impine order at page 56 that this and so an extreme right, my lord, the application rejected as the mother is a government employee. As per the principle 6 of OM number 2005. And we have been communicated, my lord, the year 20 order, my lord, at page annexure 15, page 67. Operative part is the last two paragraphs, my lord, last two. In complaints is the same. Accordingly, the matter was placed before the second DLC meeting dated so and so. However, as the minutes of the meeting copy includes section 4, the representation of Ms. so and so, daughter of so and so for compassionate appointment could not be considered and rejected the same as per principle 6. So and so marked as citing reason of the mother is a government employee. That has been communicated to us 5th February 24 at page 64. Whereas my mother died, my lord, page 45, 25, 18. Mother died 15. And no affidavit, nothing has been filed by the state, my lord.
So was your case considered by the DLC SLC?
Considered, my lord.
Where is that?
Not
Page 56, my lord. My lord, my friend has to be, my lord, very clear on the thing. What is consideration means? Consideration doesn't mean, my lord, it has to be accepted. Consideration means, my lord, you have laid before the
56 is for
page, writ petition, my lord, page 56.
by DLC or SLC?
DLC, my lord. So, my lord,
DLC.
DLC, my lord, he did not fail for DLC. How will go to SLC, my lord? My lord,
DLC.
since mother is a government servant, my lord, her case was rejected in 2016. And why? This is because of the principle 6 of OM dated 2015. So, my lord, nothing remains.
This was considered on which date?
minute page, your lordship will see at page 52.
Date. Tell us the
Date
date.
10, 7, 10, 17.
7, 10, 17.
Complicated 24.
This was not challenged.
This is under challenge.
It's under challenge. But the fact remains that your mother is a government servant.
Mother was a government servant, mother was living separately from us, my lord, but we're not concerned. But anyway, my lord, she also died.
When?
18. I have annexed the medical document.
Then you apply. Yes.
That liberty be given.
No, you should have applied.
I did not, my lord. It was the pendency of the. Be honest, my
You
lord.
had applied, your application was
Now mother also.
fresh application,
Some observation, my lord.
not after 1890.
My lord, my mother died 24/8/18. I have
Even-
already
even-
applied, I have
even-
changed. And I
even-
filed two kind of writ petition.
even
Yes, as on date time.
nothing survives. I am
That way, my lord, I filed a writ petition. That was disposed of. Then my lord contempt. Then my lord liberty was
no,
given.
that was in respect of non-consideration of your application.
Father.
Respect to your father, which
Fine.
was considered rejected.
Fine. Now my lord, no option is left out. On that day, my lord, file the affidavit. Let them take the stand.
Filed affidavit, say what?
Why they have not considered or
This
not
is, my lord, apparent, we have considered, my lord.
They've considered it.
They
this is called
considered-
consideration.
They said, my lord, as per the OAM, I am not entitled. Reject.
Consideration.
Your mother,
The mother is the government. Whether living separately or living, that will not come into.
that was not correct. No? Separately.
Separately, my lord.
Separately also, it's hardship because you
Financial hardship is on date, my lord.
maybe, but financial hardship is not the ground. 10 years.
How much, my lord, I have for that?
Just after 1 week.
Last.
Yes, discovered.
Lordship, in this case, I have received instruction, Lordship. I shall file the affidavit. Deeply obliged.
It's 19.
Court may appoint such members of the staff as it may consider necessary. Partner, subject to prior approval of the government.
cannot appoint any employee.
Without any approval. Are you saying that this section does not apply to contractual appointment?
Does,
Right.
it does. So that to give them minimum wage, madam. For that purpose also,
No, where is the approval of government? Inspector is there.
without approval, the appointment cannot be made, madam.
Then where is the appointment order? Are you appointment order? Up to page 34, Mr. Muni.
34 of restriction.
The approval of the honorable chairman. Mr. Bondo, where is your order, appointment order?
I don't find my lord. My interest in the interest of the service of the board and with the approval of the honorable chairman. Working, he is already working at Bordeaux sub Khadi production.
Why do you not? Government says we are both.
Last page,
Yes.
last page, 42, 6.
Hmm.
6.
Finance committee shall have the authority to advise the board that a particular decision affecting the general financial policy of the government should be referred to the government for consideration.
Standing finance committee of the board.
Okay, they will approval.
Want to see where concurrence of the government, respect of the engagement. They are engaged by you.
Fine.
You're not denying that their engagement. Where is the approval? If it is your case, without approval, no engagements can be.
That is what the act provides. Right?
Why have you not brought it? Why your affidavit is not there? When were you engaged? Prior to
Should be concurrence or empathy act cannot be made. Another one, the last will be provided.
your minimum scale of pay.